I never thought I'd swing a sledgehammer in my own mailbox, but there I was, sweat dripping down my back under the relentless Arizona sun, the clang echoing like a declaration of war against the nosy bitch next door. Karen, yeah, that's her actual name, the HOA queen bee with the bleached bob and passive-aggressive passive emails, had just accused me of grand theft auto on my rusty red wagon, the one I'd owned since my kid was in diapers. And to top it off, she'd dialed 911 right there on her porch, screeching into the phone like I was some cartel mule hauling contraband across the border. It started innocently enough, or as innocent as suburbia gets in this godforsaken master plan hellhole called Sun Valley Estates. I parked my F-150 in the driveway after a brutal shift at the warehouse, and yeah, the wagon was hitched to the back, loaded with scrap lumber from a weekend flip project. Nothing fancy, just enough to remind me of simpler days before the divorce and the endless grind. But Karen? She spots it from her kitchen window, probably mid-spin class zoom, and marches over in her Lululemon armor, clipboard in hand like she's the damn Gestapo of grass clippings. "You can't just leave that eyesore there, Mike," she barked, her voice that fake sweet Valley Girl twang, laced with venom. HOA Covenant 4.2 prohibits unauthorized vehicles or trailers on common view. And where do you even get that wagon? Looks stolen. I saw one just like it on the neighborhood next door alert last week. Stolen? My own wagon? The one with my son's faded initials carved into the side? I laughed at first, thinking it was her idea of a joke, but her eyes were wild, pupils dilated like she'd chugged a Red Bull for. Turns out, she'd been on a tear lately, finding folks for untrimmed hedges, doxing dog walkers on the Facebook group, even calling animal control on a kid's goldfish pond. Word was, her husband had bailed 6 months back, leaving her to weaponize the covenants like a scorned real housewife. Me? I kept my head down, paid dues on time, even volunteered for the Easter egg hunt once. But that wagon? It must have triggered her, read like a stop sign to her control freak soul. "Look, Karen," I said, wiping grease from my hands on my jeans. "This is my property. Bought it fair at a garage sale in '09. You want to measure the hedges? Fine. But accusing me of theft? That's low, even for you." She didn't blink, just whipped out her phone, fat thumbs flying. "I'm documenting this for the board. And if it's hot, I'll make sure the authorities handle it." Minutes later, sirens wailed down Elm Street, and 2 cops, Reyes and some rookie with a mustache like a '70s porn star, pull up, lights flashing, but no urgency. Karen's practically frothing, waving her printout of the covenants like it's the Constitution. "Officers, this man's been squatting junk in the community. That wagon's not his. I know it. Check the VIN or whatever they have on kids' toys." Reyes, a grizzled vet who'd probably seen worse than HOA drama, shot me a sympathetic eye roll. The rookie scanned the wagon, found my initials, and even a faded Target sticker from the original purchase. "Sir, this checks out. No crime here." But Karen wasn't done. She pivoted to slander faster than a TikTok trend. "He's always like this," speeding through the pool gate, blasting country music at dawn. "He's a menace." The cops left with a warning for her. False reports tie up resources, and a chuckle for me. But as they drove off, something snapped. Not rage, exactly, but that cold, calculated burn of a guy who's lost too much to let busybodies win. I grabbed my toolbox, not the sledgehammer yet, and started small. Anonymous tips to the board about her unpermitted hot tub, visible from the street, violation 7.1. Her yappy Pomeranian off-leash romps, even a fake ficus she'd planted over the property line. Whispers spread. Suddenly, her emails got ignored, her fines challenged in open meetings. Weeks blurred into a suburban siege. I'd catch her glaring from behind lace curtains, her once pristine lawn sprouting weeds from neglect. The board called a special session. Turns out, she'd been skimming dues for beautification projects that never happened. Receipts surfaced, my doing courtesy of a buddy in accounting. The backlash hit like a monsoon. Petitions circulated. Neighbors who'd kissed her ring now ghosted her block parties. Her concerned citizen posts on Nextdoor flooded with memes. Karen as the Wicked Witch, melting under scrutiny. By fall, she was a pariah, listing her house a loss, hubby rumors swirling like dust devils. I saw her once, loading boxes into a U-Haul, eyes hollow, no clipboard in sight. She didn't wave, didn't accuse, just drove off, tailpipe coughing like her empire's last gasp. Me? I fixed that mailbox, parked the wagon in the garage, and fired up the grill for the first time in months. Revenge isn't sweet, it's just even. In Sun Valley, that's as close to justice as we get.